Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo, April 18, 2025. Mercury moves into your privacy sector today. It recently visited this area of your solar chart, from March 3 to 29th, but, while retrograde, it returned to your social sector. Now and until May 10th, you'll be reviewing projects, working behind the scenes, and enjoying a break from overthinking. You'll look at life a little differently and pick up information you've missed in the past, perhaps while you were too busy to notice. From May 10th forward, you'll be in a more lucid state of mind for making quick decisions and beginning new projects with Mercury in your sign. Until then, take the time to think things through. Wrapping up projects can figure strongly now. Today, a looming Mercury-Neptune alignment encourages an unrushed pace. It can be a time of sudden and possibly golden ideas. What you hear or learn can stir up all sorts of feelings and spark important realizations. The universe adores your tender and sensitive heart, even if sometimes you keep it beneath your thick exterior. You're a natural lover and quite a romantic with a compassionate and empathic side. These energies will begin to become amplified today. Mental Mercury, the cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, slowly unites in conjunction with Neptune. This would be a magical moment to have a heart-to-heart with a crush or tell an acquaintance that you've secretly desired them for so very long. Handle your frustration better this time around. Today's energy might feel similar to the beginning of March. When you think back to that time, you may remember feeling frustrated, stressed, and angry over work matters. Some of your coworkers could have gone on your last nerves, or you may have felt afraid after a long day of work. Although this was challenging, you now know how to handle this energy better as Mercury re-enters Aries. Think of this as your chance to course-correct how you mentally and emotionally approach your work stressors. The planetary alignment today makes you feel ever ready to take on the next phase of your personal development. Spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever development you are focused on right now, today's aspect will help you take the lead. Yoga is a practice that combines all of those areas into one, and when practiced on a daily basis, yoga can help you make the most of this transit. You have about 10 days left, so don't miss out. Prepare yourself with water intake before you practice. Don't push yourself to be perfect. Given the fact that you can only do what you are able to, driving yourself in this way is an exercise in futility. The energy from this day's vibration can definitely bring this into focus. However, it can help you reach a greater sense of inner peace and acceptance. Strive for the latter. Harmony is very important for most with this life path. Turn to activities that foster this kind of growth. It is just as the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, is settling into her first full day back in your relationship sector, that the moon is spending its final hours aligned with her and at a friendly aspect to both Mercury, the planet of communication, and to Mars, in his final days in your communication sector. This will leave you emotionally engaged and aware, and with everything needed to get and keep the communication lines open. Meanwhile, a day after Juno left your financial sector, the moon will end the day here, and with it, a chance to get a better read on the financial resolutions she has been helping you to work on. It is just as the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships, is settling into her first full day back in your relationship sector, the moon leaves and wraps up its monthly visit. 2 months after leaving, Juno is back for the next 6 months, and thanks to the moon, with a chance to ensure you are emotionally engaged and aware from the start. Virgo, efficiency is powerful, but intention makes it meaningful. Your quote of the day, doing with purpose transforms the outcome. Your color of the day is mist gray, clean and focused. Lucky numbers, 6, 13, 19. You might feel drawn to refine or reorganize. Follow that urge. A minor adjustment can ripple into major progress. Don't get caught in proving. Trust what you know. Your quiet diligence builds real results. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome, and let's take a few deep breaths together and settle into the energy of April 18, 2025. This is your space to pause, reflect, and receive whatever messages the universe wants to send your way today. No matter where you are emotionally or mentally right now, you're exactly where you need to be. Let this moment be a small act of self-care, just you, your intuition, and a few cards to help guide the way. The first card that comes forward today is the Knight of Cups. This is such a heartfelt and tender energy. The Knight of Cups often speaks to the romantic, the dreamer within us, the part that still believes in beauty, connection, creativity, and meaningful emotions. Maybe you've been feeling the pull towards something that lights you up inside, a new connection, a passion project, a conversation you've been longing to have. This card suggests movement, often emotional movement, like when we finally say something we've held in for too long, or when we follow a creative impulse that's been whispering to us for weeks. It encourages you to move toward what feels good, not just what looks good on paper. Let your heart lead a little today. It might surprise you. It's what it knows. Next, we see the Eight of Pentacles, a gentle but focused energy of dedication and craft. This card often shows up when you're deep in the process of becoming, whether that's mastering a skill, improving something in your day-to-day life, or simply becoming more intentional with how you spend your energy. If you've been putting in effort lately, even if it hasn't paid off just yet, this is your sign that your work is being seen by others, by the universe, and most importantly, by yourself. Think of it like quietly tending a garden. You won't see growth every day, but trust that it's happening beneath the surface. This card reminds us that small efforts, repeated with care, become something beautiful and lasting over time. Keep going, you're building something real. Our third card is the Three of Wands, which brings a sense of anticipation, expansion, and readiness for what's next. This card is all about standing on the edge of something new and feeling both the excitement and the unknown stretching out before you. Maybe you've made a decision recently, or maybe one is coming up soon. The Three of Wands says, you've done the prep work, you've laid the foundation now. It's about trusting what's ahead. It's okay if you don't have all the answers. It's okay to be both hopeful and nervous. That's what growth feels like. Think of a time in your life when you took a leap and later realized it changed everything for the better. This could be one of those moments. Now we have the Queen of Swords, a card that brings sharp clarity, strong boundaries, and deep truth. This queen doesn't play games, she values honesty, both from herself and others. Today, this energy may be asking you to check in with your truth. Are you speaking up for yourself where it matters? Are you cutting through the noise and tuning into what's real for you? The Queen of Swords also reminds us that wisdom often comes from experience, even the hard-earned kind. If you've been through something recently that challenged you or forced you to grow, know that you're not weaker for it, you're wiser. Use that clarity to guide your choices today, and remember, speaking your truth isn't harsh, it's healing. Finally, we draw the Star, and what a beautiful way to close this reading. The Star brings hope, renewal, and the quiet, sacred belief that healing is always possible. If you've been heavy, disconnected, or uncertain lately, this card is a gentle light in the dark. It whispers that no matter what has been, there is still beauty to be found. There is still magic in your future. The Star invites you to dream again, not recklessly, but bravely. To imagine better days and believe that they're coming. And not just because you wish for them, but because you are actively moving toward them, one choice, one breath, one soft moment at a time. So today, with the Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Star in our spread, we see a journey of emotional exploration, dedication, growth, clarity, and deep hope. It speaks to someone who is balancing both heart and mind, someone doing the inner and outer work, someone daring to believe in what's possible while honoring what's real. If any part of this message resonated with you, maybe a card, a word, or a feeling, share it. What are you working on right now? Where are you feeling pulled forward? Or maybe you're still figuring that out, and that's okay too. Let's open up the comments and support each other through these little life pivots and breakthroughs. Remember, you are not behind. You are re-unfolding in your own time. Your journey, with all its layers, is sacred. Keep showing up for yourself, even when it's hard. Keep trusting that where you're going is worth it. And most of all, don't stop believing in the quiet, powerful magic of your own heart.